So McKayla and Phil Stacey are going to join us in a second. McKayla auditioned for American Idol, made it to Hollywood. Now, Phil Stacey was on American Idol years ago, back in 2006. He auditioned for season 6. McKayla is his daughter.
Wow.
So Phil Stacey was a contestant. I stood next to this dude. Now he's come back with his adult, essentially, daughter to audition for American Idol. You know that's something, and this is, I mean, that's real, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because some of the viewers are like, oh, now I feel old. But he left the hospital during her birth to audition for American Idol. There they are, McKayla and Phil Stacey joining us right now. Look at you. Look at the generations of talent right now. It's good to see you. By the way, congratulations again, McKayla.
Thank you. Thank you
Off
very
to
much.
Hollywood. And what was the reaction? I was reading some of the comments, Phil, and people are talking about, wow, can you believe that this can happen to a show that we feel like hasn't been on that long, you know? Where
Yeah, everybody was like, I feel really old right now.
Yeah.
That was really just me.
Right.
But McKayla, what's been the reaction since you've come on as the next generation Stacey family?
I've gotten a lot of support from my dad's old fans. It's been really cool because everyone's like, oh, I remember your birth. And now I
Right.
see you on TV. It's awesome. It's
Well,
really
that's the
fun.
thing. He had to leave the hospital to audition for Idol, and that was something we told so many years ago, that story.
Mhm.
Phil, what is I don't know any of this yet. Like, I can only relate to seeing like my niece go do things out
Right.
in the park, right? Like, she's out in the park and she grabs the bars and she does a flip, and I'm like filled with pride. You know, like I get chills.
Best,
What's
right?
it? What is that moment like to see? And you've walked this walk, so you know it differently than anybody else to see your daughter do it.
Can I just say that having done it before, I was so scared.
It's
I don't know why, because I know she's great. I know she does a great job and everything, but I'm obviously very proud of her, and especially with how scary it is. I mean, I don't know if you've ever had stage fright, but but I have. So just watching her go through that and do so well, it really made my heart swell. It probably made me feel the exact same way as you do when you see your niece making flips on the jungle gym.
I mean,
It was
Sis, now
actually,
Go ahead.
sorry, it was actually really funny because I remember auditioning and he was more nervous than me,
Oh, 100%.
which I thought, I was like,
For sure.
because he can't like you're doing it, so you can control it a bit. He has no control, right?
Yeah. He was
Um,
shaking on the
you know,
piano.
Aw.
Assistant Tanya, it's so interesting to think about, like McKayla growing up on the set on tour with her dad, babysitters like Melinda Doolittle from back in the day on America.
Mhm.
Jordan Sparks, right? Who also babysat you
How
too.
cool is that?
Yeah.
It all feels meant to be. This is McKayla and Phil Stacey, the next generation who has come through. Phil, you did it, and this is to like all parents who are giving advice or guidance to a son or a daughter that wants to be a performer. I mean, it's a scary thing. What do you say to those parents?
I come from a unique perspective because, I mean, you know, I did it. My whole life, I've had careers in music. So it's not like I have this perspective where you have to be a huge star in order to make a life for yourself doing what you love. So what I would tell parents who are nervous or afraid or like telling their kids, you know, make sure you have a nice backup plan, is that there's a lot of jobs out there for people who love the arts, and a lot of great jobs. So I would encourage them to just pursue their dreams. This is what I've done with my kids is, you know, she loved theater. She loved being in musicals. And so what we did is we open up doors for her to be, you know, go to auditions and everything. She kept getting parts. We took her to the rehearsals. We went to the shows, and it's just been a joy because she's thrived in that environment, and she's had a blast with it, and she's enjoying her life. And what more could a parent ask for, you know?
Yeah.
What's running through your mind, McKayla?
I'm just thinking it's kind of crazy because he's talking about musicals and I was just on American Idol. So like, it's all just really surreal and weird because like he was saying, I always wanted to perform and to be on Ryan Seacrest on air. So crazy, and it's amazing, and it's just, yeah.
You know, I knew Ryan 16 years ago, and I got to say, man, You look younger today than you did then.
This
I
guy.
don't know what vampire moisturizer you're using, but hook a brother up, man.
Thank you. It's very, very generous of you. I'm so happy to see you guys with such a great relationship, personally and professionally, too, on Idol. McKayla, it was wonderful to have you go in that audition room. And Phil played piano for her audition, which was like even
So
more
special.
uber special. Thank you very much for coming on. Continued success. We'll see you guys soon.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, Ryan.
Bye.
Good luck.